Oh my god, the lag!
That was
crazy.
Did I do good?
I've not been in space long. I mean, comparatively speaking, at least, I've only been here a few months. Yeah, I started with Merkin with you lot, and I was in another regiment at the time, and I kind of saw the grass was greener over in space compared to the other regiment that I was in, which were nameless. Just the way you did things, the general atmosphere of everyone. Over the last few months, we've had our disagreements and stuff, obviously. I wouldn't say it's been absolutely perfect, but the disagreements have always been sorted out. I've got no hard feelings towards anyone here. And I'd say, well, obviously, I assume most of you like me, the ones that know me. I like you all. It's something to come to every day, it's something to look forward to. And it's definitely boosted my confidence being here, especially with leading. Leading is something I never really tried before I came to space, and since I've been trying it, I've definitely boosted my confidence here. So I want to do a special shout out to two people, and both of them aren't here, which is sad, but both Fearbona and Figurant have been exceptionally amazing parts of my life. I wouldn't say caught the brunt of my mood swings and stuff, but they've been there for me to run to talk to, and they've just been outright amazing friends. And to be fair, I want to make clear as well, like everyone else here, you've all been amazing. I love each and every one of you, really. This part of my note says sardines. I don't know what that means. I just want to thank Hall as well for making this possible, and obviously every single person. And I hope we get another 2 years before we disband. Yeah, I don't know what sardines means, I'm sorry. That's my speech.
Thank you, Kebo. It was a very nice speech. Company, prepare to left block. Company, left block. Detail, prepare to fire.
Supplier?
Fire, ready to fire.
Detail, fire. Company ends. Okay, could we get the one, the only, Vinte?
Some of you may know me from my many attempts to lead successfully onto here, only to catch cannonballs and die quickly. But I just wanted to say today that I am proud of this regiment on its 2nd anniversary and all of the people in it, from our truly hardworking and dedicated officers and NCOs to our fun and funny agents who keep the battles a joy to be in. I can honestly say that I do not play Holdfast to play Holdfast. I play because I get to log on to this game and have fun with all of you people who truly make this game what it is. Here's to another year of fun with all of you.
Thank you, Vinte, for your great speech. Company, left block. Detail, fire. Company Eddie. Okay, could we get Mr. Royal Fighters, my beloved?
Hello, my fellow folks of Space Force, and those accompanying us on this great evening. This is our 2nd anniversary, and I am glad to see you all here. This year has been a rather decent one, and it is great to see Space to keep growing. This group is always, and will be, always a regiment, but also a great community that I believe we can say we are glad to be here. Being here through thick and thin has truly shown me how much I appreciate you all, and I'm glad to call you friends. And I hope you all will also get shown this, for it will show you how great of a group we are and how well we tend to work together. I am also glad to see that when times call for it, we will back each other up. May it be us against admins or us against other regs. We always have each other's back.
Thank you, Royal, for your excellent speech. Company, left block. Detail, fire. Company, I will now read a speech from Figurant. He was not able to come, but he wanted to give a speech, so I will present it on his behalf. Hello, I'm Figurant. How you guys doing? I hope this day is being full of joy and celebration for y'all. I couldn't attend the anniversary ceremony. Thea's probably saying that I abandoned you guys right now, LOL. Actually, I haven't been attending the recent events that much, and I'm sorry for that. I'll be back at July 18th. Now let's go for the speech. What is space for me? I'm pretty sure I've made this same question last year, and probably my answer will be very similar too, because nothing about my feelings and joy about being in this regiment changed, but some things did change. Now I'm an NCO, I'm talking more, and I'm getting more responsible every day that passes by. And to be fair, I have imagined that this day would come, but not that fast, and that's thanks to all of you that make me feel comfortable and didn't care too much about mistakes I've made. Not just that, but also helped me when I asked. This situation explains a lot what space is. Space is a place where you don't need to be ashamed of who you are and where you're from. It's also a place of happiness, joy, and friendship. I'm very glad I found this community. Thank you, Dr. Cool, and everyone that helped to create and establish space. Thank you, Shieldsmen, for being patient and friendly in my lines. I'll be working more to be a better leader. Thank you all NCOs and officers for keeping my regiment working and for keeping the morale and discipline in the battlefield. Being control your line. Thank you all agents for being the core of space. We are nothing without you. Also for being so brave, disciplined, and respectful. Thank you all. I hope you men and women celebrate a lot after the ceremony. I'll be back soon. Company left block. Detail fire. Company headings. Brits just messaged me. He wants me to tell everyone that he says hello from the streets of Canada, where he's currently working. Okay, Arian, would you like to give your speech now?
Back in the old days when I first joined a Space Discord server, I'd never seen myself here giving this speech to you all. I thought it would be just a game to spend time, but it went a lot further, becoming my passion. Every day I look forward to play Holdfast and other games with every single one of you guys. From every Astro to Admiral himself. With every kill, I'll be glad, and with every rank, I'll become more delighted to be my best. This game was a window to many fascinating things, learning language, having responsibility, and more importantly, getting to know good people. Thank you all for listening to me.
Company left block. Detail fire. Company endings. Okay, let's get Snow 4347, also known as Ice 4347, in here.
I'd just like to say thank you for all the mercs that came to the ceremony today. Thank you for coming. Hopefully everyone had fun at the line battle tonight. It has been 730 days since Dr. Cole's made Space Force, and over those 730 days, we have had our hot lows and we've had our highs. However, what makes this community so great is the community is the people that hop on every day, not just to play Holdfast, but to chat and play other games. I'd like to thank everyone for being a part of this amazing group and hope to see us further hope to see us further progress this community to the better for the future to come. We have made Space Force more than just a gaming community, but a place where people can come and get help if they're having a hard time or just needing a chill place to escape the chaos of life. I'm happy to know that when I get on to play game or chat, that you guys are here and that anyone, if they ever need anything, can come here and get that. Thank you.
Thank you, Snow, for your speech. Company left block. Detail fire. Ooh, that was a good volley. Company at ease. Okay, I want to give a salute to Flump for his expert piloting back there. You need to recognize him for it. Detail, prepare to left block. Company left block. Detail fire. Company at ease.
Would the Oculo Marines please join me up here?
She take my money when I leave. She takes my money.
She take my money. I'm a quit.
That was beautiful, guys. Marines, present arms to this guy. And fire. You may return, Marines.
Company, prepare to left block. Company, left block. Detail, prepare to fire.
And ready to fire.
And you're ready to fire.
Detail, fire. Ooh, perfect. Company at ease. Alright, SLUG, please carry on.
Alright, before I start, I just want to say, tonight's line battle, that was the best I've seen out of us. Like, the discipline, the shooting, the anti-cav, everything was just... we were showing him, like, what space can do. My journey through space consists of the following events. Transferring from a dying regiment, becoming a reluctant fleet leader, and earning a YouTube partnership. And really how it all began was with my first regiment, which was the 2nd CS. Unfortunately, they died out last year and forced many of us to find a new home. So Bean, Richardson, Zelkova, and I, we searched far and wide for a good regiment, but most came off as too serious or too organized or unskilled. But it didn't take long for us to realize we should have been looking up and outwards into space, our trusted allies in the first Memoir of NA8. Upon joining, the first thing that impressed me was the hundreds of channels in their Discord. But what I found most impressive was how well organized and structured everything was. Signing up for events, reporting attendance, the AAS, promotions and awards. Just from the first appearance, I knew that this regiment was something special. And that space was just like the second CS. A little sweaty, but a lot of fun. And it only took me one live battle to know that this was my permanent home. Thank you, Space. Over the last year, Space has experienced a lot of changes. The biggest being establishing the fleets. I was sorted into the Marines' aggressive flanking line. During this time, Marines went through more changes in leadership than any other fleet, and eventually the commander seat was passed on to me. At the time, I was very reluctant to lead a line, let alone an entire fleet. But I decided to rise to the occasion and found great success in transforming the Marines from the least active fleet to the most active, and dare I say, the most deadly, often getting the highest kills per agent in the line battles. We have a unique culture where we sing, scream monkey noises at people, and find new and inventive ways to troll others. I am very proud of all of my Marines. They are the only ones brave enough to risk it all for a moment of glory, even though we may have a reputation for being undisciplined. But we hold the line when and where it counts most. The danger zone. So if you're ready to take your line battle experience to the next level and make some engaging content with me, the Marines have a place for you. Now, before I leave the podium, I just want to thank all of you space agents for providing me with the most premium of content, like the Cursed Orchard, that time we baited the 13 ER into a line wipe with our skirms, and most recently, Goose's clutch cannon shot. These are iconic moments in space and perhaps hold fast history. And thanks to all of you, I am now partnered with YouTube and have earned over 1,000 subscribers, nearly 200,000 views, and earned a staggering 61 cents in ad revenue so far, which I will donate to the space budget. You're welcome. Thank you again, Space. None of this would have been possible without you, and you should all salute yourselves for being the regiment that has the most fun in Holdfast. Thank you.
Thank you, Slug. That was a great speech. Definitely considering joining the Marines. And let's all prepare to left block. Company left block. Detail fire. Company Eddies. Okay, now that we have the speeches done, we're going to transition to the Space Corps Awards. So this is for since our last ceremony, which was about a month and a half ago. So Kebo, myself, Mr. Crowley, Canadian Ball, and Arian have earned the Golden Space Corps for attending a lot of events. And let me just point out, Kebo attended 83 events, and I only attended 67. So Kebo beat me by a wide margin there. So that's something to be proud of for him. A little too active, maybe I would have to say. So, you know, calm down a little bit. So we'll do a salute. Actually, we're going to get through all three. We're going to, a little slow there. Okay. For the Silver Space Corps, Holdfenny, Snow, Fear, Bean, and Timmy have earned that. For the Bronze Space Corps, Muhamed, Cintran, Perry, Royal, Silicium, K4, LASH, 1NK0V, Flump, Vinte, Huvok, DJ, Figurant, Slug, and Pocketlint have earned the Bronze Space Corps for attending lawn recent events. Company left block. Detail fire. Company Eddies. I'm now going to present some honors. If everyone could quiet down in the void, please, that would be appreciated. First off, if Slug, the cameraman, could come forward and I guess stare into my eyes or something, that'd be good. I'll stare into your eyes as well.
Mwah.
Thank you. Slug is hereby presented with the High Medal of Earth for showing a high degree of dedication, selflessness, and courage to space. Slug has been with us for over a year now. I actually remember him standing over in the Gold Squad line at last year's ceremony, a fresh transfer from his old regiment. Back then, I did not really know him, but I've had the pleasure of getting to know him over the past year, and I have been impressed with his friendliness, upbeat attitude, and time investment in creating a medium platform for space. It is no small task to film every award ceremony and a whole lot of clips for YouTube, and Slug always does an excellent job with it. Slug has also done a great job of rallying the Marines and leading them where they need to be. Slug also is on his way to becoming a fellow accountant, so I had to give this award to him as a future coworker. Congrats to Slug. Company left block. Detail fire. Company Eddies. Oh, Cintran is not currently here, but this award is for Cintran. Cintran is hereby presented with the High Medal of Earth for showing a high degree of dedication, selflessness, and courage to space. Cintran joined us all the way back in May 2021, and since then she has been a quiet yet nevertheless very active member of space. She has become a cornerstone of the Shields, a dependable member who knows how to land shots and do well with the team. Cintran has also stepped up with volunteering in Central Command to vote on promotions, and she has done an excellent job all around as an active member of this group. Congrats to Cintran. Company left block. Detail 5. Company Eddies. Could Mr. Fearboner please step forward? Oh, I'm sorry, there's been a mistake. Actually, go back, I'm sorry. There's been a mistake.
I already licked your face, so I count it.
Okay, I guess. Oh, yeah, since you already licked my face, come on back. Okay. Thank you, Fear. Fearboner is hereby presented with the Medal of the Sun for providing significant investment to the agency. I don't think anyone has anything bad to say about Fear. Fear is without a doubt one of the most fun, funniest, and funny-smelling members we have. Fear is always positive, always charming, and always there, behind every corner, watching me. But that's okay. But Fear is incredibly active in both events and in the community, and he is a great member who I am proud to stand beside in space. He has over 400 events and over 2,000 kills, which is a lot. Calm down. Congrats to Fear. Company left block. Detail 5. Company Eddies.
Thank you. I love you all.
Is Mr. Muhamed Macdad here? The Macdad himself? He's trying to get out. Let him out. Muhamed Macdad is hereby presented with the High Medal of the Cosmic Sun for proving to be a highly regarded tactical leader. Only 2 other agents currently have this honor. Muhamed, despite not being an NCO, has proved his leadership skills on sea, with skirmishers, with artillery, and with line. We will force him on a horse one of these days. He is one of our most capable and well-rounded agents, and he leads well regardless of the environment. Congrats to Muhamed. Company left block. Detail 5. Company Eddies. Okay, I know Brick is not here. She wanted to be here, but she's not. That's okay. Our agent of the month for June is Brick. I can tell Brick really loves the musketry and the Napoleonic Age, as she has in the past shared some of the great things she has built, like an excellent handcrafted Nerf musket. Brick is also a cornerstone of the Shields. She always brings a great attitude to events and consistently tries her best. She is also very active on the Discord, and I can tell she wants this regiment and her fleet to succeed and get better. Congrats to Brick, our agent of the month for June. Company left block. Detail prepare to fire. Detail 5. Company Eddies. Okay, is Holdfenny here? Our agent of the month for July is Holdfenny. Holdfenny has a strong presence in the EU events and also braves the late night hours for some NA ones. Holdfenny is starting to become a decent line leader, but he is also a great lineman who is doing well in both shots and melee. One of our most active agents despite his time zone. We appreciate his sacrifice and dedication to the group. Congrats to Holdfenny. Company left block. Detail 5.
Oh shit.
SLUG.
Just back. Company Eddies. Okay, another person who is also not here but really wanted to be here, I am sure, and he has said that many times to me. When I was thinking of who to name as agent of the season for the second quarter of this year, one name quickly came to mind, our favorite Brazilian Figurant. Figurant is an all-around great guy. His journey from barely knowing English and not feeling comfortable speaking with us to now being an NCO is heroic. Figurant has been with us for almost 18 months. He has slowly but surely risen through the ranks and become a very dependable and capable NCO. Figurant was instrumental in the success of our Star Wars events, and he's also been willing to help out wherever he was needed. He has had a definite positive presence here, and he is a cornerstone of the Shieldsmen. For those reasons and more, let's congratulate Figurant as our agent of the season. Company left block. Detail 5. Company Eddies. Good evening, morning, and afternoon to our Global Space Agency. How do I begin? I suppose I will start by expressing my humble gratitude. I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for the friendships I have made here. I'm grateful for the success we have had as a group. I'm grateful for the 2 years that we have had here together building this community. I'm grateful for the leadership we have built up, the reputation we have earned, and the dominance we have displayed time and time again. I'm grateful for the victories, and I'm even grateful for the losses. I'm grateful for the fun and enjoyment and distraction that this group has brought to my life. Even now, as I approach 2,500 hours on this game, I wouldn't take a single hour back of this experience. 2 years ago, on this day, Conway 45 and I launched not a regiment, but a hope. We carried with us our earnest expectations of what we could build, how we could build it, and how far we could see it rise. But our rise was more astronomical than what we had expected. We have soared above what we ever thought was possible. We have achieved something great here, all of us, and we should all be proud of what space is and what space means. I created this regiment because I thought I could do better. I thought it would be easy to create an inclusive professional community and a fun one as well. To be honest, I failed at this goal multiple times. Frequently, I've had to make hard choices that have hurt others. I've made many poor and unpopular decisions throughout these past 2 years. Ones that have caused people to leave, ones that have caused people to sour at our name, ones that have hurt our reputation as a group, ones that were just plain wrong or misguided or born out of emotion and not ethical reason. And I continue to fail you even today. And for that I am sorry. I took up this mantle of leadership without knowing the true consequences of that burden. I've had to learn on the way, and I've had to learn from my mistakes. I like to think that I am a better leader than I was 2 years ago, and I like to think that going through this gauntlet will make me a better person in life as well. Please know that I am an imperfect guy, trying his best, acting with what I think is a strong moral code, trying to keep you all safe, having fun, and respected. But know that at times I will fail at this task, and that I may hurt some of you in egregious ways. I can only ask for your forgiveness, your patience, and your understanding as we continue to venture forth. I hope that you continue to place your trust in me, even though I do not always deserve it. I mentioned at a previous ceremony how I believe I have been dealing with depression and social anxiety. I let things get to me, and I let myself slide into a dark state of mind where all I can really manage to do is the routine to keep myself afloat. I still struggle through this, but it was much worse last winter when I really believe I hit my low point. I think I'm having a more positive outlook on things as of recently. I think that is in large part due to my good interactions here with this community. I am reminded every day of the potential that each and every one of you have, and the potential that I have as well. I have been trying to not sweat the small stuff, and to have more tolerance for things that previously annoyed me. I'm trying to have a more optimistic attitude towards my future, and think less about the unpleasant moments of the past. I'm trying to both feel and be better, and I want you to all know that you're helping me with that. The unhindered and unabashed joy of an hour-long event with you all is a blessing. I do not take it for granted. It is why I try to show up every day I can, and why even in my darkest times I find myself in orbital drop, ready to lead and be led, and ready to simply have fun with you all. I'm sorry if my speech up to this point has been too dark. I wanted to say those things to put in perspective where my mindset has been and is when it comes to leadership of this group. But I would like to now transition into a much more positive topic, statistics. Here are some facts. We have now reached 115,000 kills, or almost 1/3 the population of the entire country of Iceland. Over 700 unique people have attended a line battle with us. We have been to over 1,800 events as a group. I have personally entered 25,000 data points of attendance on the spreadsheet. And I want to mention that I've done each of those with a smile. In April, Huvok actually messaged me offering to make a program to help record attendance. I quickly turned him down. I said that even though I love efficiency, a part of me likes looking at how everyone did as they put their kills on the sheet. It is a reminder of what we are creating together. Each kill is like an individual brick in a grand house we are building. It would be impossible for any of us to take out an army of 115,000 Napoleonic soldiers alone, but together we have done it in only 730 days. That teamwork, that great collectivist drive is what makes us a community and makes us better together. For we all know you need at least 3 people shoulder to shoulder to advance upon the enemy, and we began space with only 2. I want to take some time now to specifically recognize our 2 officers, Snow and Arian. Arian has without a doubt impressed me to an extreme degree. I feel honored to have helped him get to where he is now as an accomplished and experienced officer. I think Arian has jumped over multiple hurdles to be where he is today, most of which were higher than anything most of us will ever have to face. His geography alone, being in Iran in a time zone almost half a world away from the rest of us, yet still attending dozens of events a month, should not be taken lightly. I've had meetings after line battles go too long, and Arian got to unfortunately experience the sunrise, and he has never complained about this. Arian is an extremely humble, friendly, forgiving, optimistic, and caring individual. I am jealous of so many of his great qualities. He has never said a word of malice against anyone, been anything other than supportive and caring to me, and never done anything but his best. Arian is the kind of guy I wish I was, and I am thankful that we all have him here as part of our community. You may have heard me refer to Snow 4347 as a tactical genius. This is not sarcasm. Snow is, in my opinion, one of our top line leaders, certainly better than myself. Snow leads with a kind of intelligent foresight and timing that I want to take notes on. I'm frequently impressed with how he's able to know the correct move and act upon it with decisiveness. Snow is also an excellent ambassador. So not only gets us info for events, usually on time, but also leverages that into good relationships with dozens of other people from other regiments. So brings a calm and an optimistic attitude to everyone he talks to, and he is the epitome of friendliness. I would also like to thank our NCO Corps. A lot of people have stepped up to lead and help within the community, and that is very appreciated. Like I said earlier, we each cannot do this alone. We need each other to help make us all successful. I look forward to seeing how each of you continue to develop in the future and become better leaders. Fostering that growth is really important to me, and I think it is one of the ways we are truly unique as a regiment. A lot of other regiments place all the line leadership onto a small handful of top officers, but here in Space we allow everyone to lead and get better. I think there's a large degree of self-confidence that someone can gain when they successfully lead their line to a victory, and I cherish seeing new NCOs attain that for themselves. Another thing I'm proud of is this regiment's willingness to manage the budget. At the last ceremony, I announced that we would be paying out 1 penny per kill, but so far, not a single member has asked me for their cash payout. I think this is truly telling of the kind of thriftiness and selflessness that this group has. Either that or you are all waiting for interest. As we now enter our 3rd year, I am excited for how we will look 365 days from now. We certainly have changed a lot even in the past year. We have united into the Orion Shieldsmen, Aquila Marines, and Draco Guards. We have several great new members, and we have several old members helping mentor those who have come after them. We have reached the top leaderboard in the Holdfast registry. We've remained as one of the top 10 most populous regiments as well. We have kicked off and ran a highly successful and now viral Star Wars event. We have developed our reputation further and gained new allies and friends. We have hardened into a stronger, more diverse, and more global community. I would actually like to talk about that global community. We have members from Iran to Hungary, Hawaii to Brazil, and most of you know, the majority of us are Canadian, American, Icelandic. I know it is hard for everyone, especially those in Europe and Asia, to attend events with us as they're usually at a very late time. It is always something that weighs on my mind. Even this ceremony, which is taking place at 9 EST, is likely going to result in Arian seeing another sunset. A few members told me when I invited them that it was just too late, and for that I am truly sorry. I hate time zones and the entire way the Earth spins and wish it would just cut that out. But that doesn't seem to be an option. So for now we will press on, and please know that it is always my goal to make sure that the most people possible can attend events at a reasonable time, to try to give options so that everyone can feel included. I would also like to address those of you who are less talkative or even stay muted the whole time. I want you to know that your contributions are no less valuable than anyone else's and that I appreciate you. I actually used to be like that. When I first joined Holdfast, I would have preferred stay muted the whole time, but eventually I was broken out of my shell. I'm not trying to pressure you, but know that whether you struggle with your English or are just even shy, no one here will make fun of you or dismiss you for joining the chat. We are here to be supportive of each other. I'm incredibly proud of this group. I'm incredibly proud of its members. Each one of you brings a unique personality to this community that makes us better, stronger, and more capable. Even the worst meleeer amongst us provides a distraction for the man or woman next to him. Even the worst shooter enables the men or women on their shoulders to not fire out of line. What are we if we are not space? You are not space, the person next to you is not space, and I am not space. We are space together. We earn the total reputation for our combined forces. We bear the same losses and relish in the same victories. We win together, we usually die together, and we share the same laughs. A community is its shared memories and culture, and is something built and forged through trial and sacrifice over time. We have spent the last 2 years in a state of transition, but also a state of growth. Some sections of our house have fallen, some have been battered by the wind and rain, and some have decayed. But on the whole, we continue to build up. Our bricks become stronger and more durable, our cornerstones remain resolute, and our pillars push up higher and higher. I want to conclude by saying what an honor it is to found and lead this group, and what a privilege it is to be able to hang out with all you at these fun little line battle events. I want to leave you all with a charge, and that is to make a new friend in our community. I think one of our unique strengths is our diversity. We have people here from all sorts of backgrounds that have interesting perspectives and histories. We can all learn from each other and grow better as humans. Thank you again for your courage, your participation, and your friendship. Space means a lot to me, as you can probably guess by the length of this speech and my willingness to enter 25,000 numbers into a spreadsheet. I hope it means a lot to you too, or that it will. And I hope that we can all look forward to another great year, united in cause, united in spirit, united in mission. Thank you all, and let's hear it for the 99 Agents of Space.
So, first of all, thank you very much everybody to invite us. It is an honor to us to assist to your second anniversary. We want to say that we are glad to have a lunch with you guys. We really enjoy when we play together in the events. We are looking forward to keep this alliance alive and play many more events with you guys. It's where we will, in the name of the 13th year, we are going to say congratulations. Thank you for having us.
We fucking love this space.
Thank you both. I really appreciate that.
Thank
you guys are our favorite allies. Thank you. Don't tell anyone else, but you guys are our favorite allies.
We love you, Figurant.
Let's give our favorite allies a salute. Detail fire. Company prepare to fire. Company 3, 2, 1, fire.